All right. Oh, hey, I'm live. Good morning, y'all. That dude was just chilling at green light, so we had a little beep at him. Um, gosh, I am tired. I'm out of it. I literally forgot that I hit go live, dude. Oh, okay. Well, hey, it's one of those days. It's one of those weeks. It's hot as hell this week. I think today is supposed to be the hottest. It's supposed to be like 93 degrees or something today. That's just like the temperature. I don't know what the heat index is like. Uh, but hey, we're out here. We're working 6 a.m. and we've got a pretty decent order, you know? We didn't go live again yesterday because of reasons. Well, so basically, we got an order yesterday morning. And then before I even like was able to get in my car and actually start the delivery, um, it got canceled out from under me. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to go drive out there until, I know which store I'm going to get one from. And that ended up being a huge mistake that just spiraled and me getting absolutely nothing. There's like one other order that I tried to get that was going to be worth it. And, it popped up for a split second and then gone immediately. So we ended up just not getting anything. So we didn't go live. Worked out though. I mean, got some chores done in the morning. Got to kind of chill for a little bit, hang out with the baby in the morning because he woke up and Ken was trying to get some sleep. So, it was a good morning, but we didn't make anything. So there goes my goal of, well, I mean, I think we'll still be able to hit 1,500 because I think we're at 1,300 for the 2 weeks right now. This is a 2 week goal, not a 1 week goal. The 1 week goal is totally chalked. I mean, I don't even think we're going to hit our weekly minimum just with how our next couple days look like. But we're going to try to make the most of it. Today we have, what? We don't have much time. We really can't be pushing the boundaries on being late to the W-2 today. So we really need to be in probably like at 10:15 at the very, very latest. So that means we got about 4 hours. And we're on this order, which is about $39. So great start to the day. We'll see what that means for the rest of the week. Obviously, tomorrow is the last day that we're going to be able to be doing much stuff because there's just a lot going on this weekend with the holiday and my friend's birthday and everything. So we'll see. I mean, again, I still really want to at least hit that $1,500 goal. That would be nice. And then what else? I mean, obviously, if we make more, that's great. But I don't think we're going to hit like $1,700 goal that we were talking about before. So, you take what you can get and leave the rest. That's all right. But yeah, we're almost here. And when we get there, I'll just double check how much exactly it was. I think it was like $39.35 or something like that. So, what's up, Mobin? P9K. I mean, I think we're gonna just stick to Spark today as well. We could turn on DoorDash and all that other stuff, but I'm really hoping today is gonna finally like pick up because of all the last minute orders for the 4th of July. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, so it's definitely a smaller city. It's the second largest city in Indiana, but the market is, I don't know, it's hit or miss. But ever since the Spark update, it's definitely obviously been like so much worse. I was just watching finally some other videos of people talking about all the different updates and how it's kind of like actually the worst. And so I'm really glad that I'm not alone because I thought, you watch people in these huge markets and you know, you see them going crazy, making $400, $500 a day, and then you're like, oh, what the heck? Apparently that's normal, and then it's like, no, it's just the few people who are posting and working 16-hour days, and you're like, oh yeah, never mind, okay. So my market is normal. But yeah, I was watching Toya Drives, and I believe she's in the Chicago area. And anyways, she was just talking about all the changes and how all their dumb shenanigans are just piling up. So anyway, yeah, we are here. Shoot, let me just pull up the screenshot. I did screenshot it. So, from where are you? I am from Fort Wayne, Indiana, here in the Midwest in the U.S. This is the order we're on. How about you guys? Where are you guys from? This is the order where we're doing $39.35. We're getting paid to deliver, shop and deliver two people's groceries. So 43 items is not super ideal. It's a lot of items. And the other problem is that it's not like a small one where I can just put a few items up top and then the rest just put in the bottom of the basket. No, it's like two equally sized orders, so it's going to be kind of difficult to separate. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, I'm not going to turn it down for almost $40. Like, yeah, this is a really good order for 7.1 miles. It says it's going to take us 57 minutes. It's 6:14. Let's put that to the test, see what happens. But anyways, we're gonna hit start shopping. We'll put you in POV mode. Awesome, from India. Very cool. You know what? I'm gonna take a sip of my water before I get in there. Again, it's supposed to be really hot today, so. We're getting a huge heat wave here. And, oh shoot, I forgot my keys. I'm gonna have to stop at home and grab the key. I should have just put my work keys on my car fob instead of carrying the other one around. Dang it. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab a basket. Should help us separate some things. Oh, right, yeah. I was in the middle of saying that we're getting a huge heat wave right now. And I was wondering if any of y'all are experiencing anything similar, especially down in India. I mean, I guess obviously it depends where in India, but it's got to be pretty toasty in there, over there, right? Well, either way, I hope everybody is having an awesome day, and I hope we're staying cool, and I hope you're getting prepped for this weekend. Hope everybody has a safe weekend and doesn't blow up their finger, because there's some people going into this weekend assuming that they're fine, and that they're gonna have their entire hand by the end of it. But they're bound to be some cases. I should have looked at this a little closer. Um, let's see how we want to separate this. Okay, bread. I mean, they're both pretty much similar. Oh my gosh, they're actually very similar. B. Okay, a lot of these boxes make me want to put A up there. Yeah. I think that's what's going to have to happen. B, okay, so B, we're putting here in the basket. B for basket. A for everything else. Yikes, that's pretty bad. Anyway, all right. On we go. Looking for some soap. Right here. Okay, 13. It's going to be right here. Whew. Another 9. We need this one. Perfect. B for basket. So I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to get a different order later. And then B is not going to go in the basket. And I'm going to say B for basket and then put it in the wrong spot and deliver the wrong order to somebody. All right, grabbing my planter. 5. Oh, I like this one. Very nice. Oh, I lied. It's not the right one. 22. Supposedly this, but that's definitely not. Soft teal. Okay. I mean, this is the closest looking one. I don't know if they're going to let me substitute. Let me just double check. Maybe over here. Oh, I do not see it. So, unfortunately, can't find item. I'm sure, yeah, I'm in the right spot. We'll try this one as a substitute. Similar price. It's an 8-inch. What is this? 6-inch. I hope that's enough. Like, I hope it's big enough. Well, whatever. We'll find out. See if they accept it. A goes in here. Yeah, what up? Jake Cowman is back in the house. Good morning, good morning. Back to the hustle. Going to be another day, hot day in Indiana. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, I hope everybody's being safe. Honestly, I should be doing this anyway, where I'm bringing my water bottle around with me and actually staying hydrated, but I've been definitely making it a point this week to fill it up and make sure it's in the car with me. So, all right. H17 section 2. I'm grabbing a toaster. Okay. There it is. I think. Wait, no, that's 3. This one. Black & Decker. Very good. All right. Yeah, I was saying earlier that, I mean, well, if this order was like 50 items, it's pretty close. It's 43 items and like what, 49 quantity. So I'm, not fond of 50 plus item shops. I probably still would have taken it even if it was 50 items because almost $40 start to our day is really, really hard to beat, no matter how many items it is. But what I especially don't like about it is that it, oh, that's not right. We're in the right section, right? No, we're not. That makes sense. 15. I gotta be crazy. Here it is. Sorry. What? What do you mean? 100 count. Yeah, what I don't like about it is that it's like two equally sized orders, so separating it's going to be kind of annoying. This has got to be it, right? 100 count. Also not it. 9-inch specifically. Oh, it's these lame, boring, flimsy, garbage ones. Yep, there it is. Yeah, the difference between these plates and those plates are astronomical, let me tell you. And it reflects in the price. That's half price. Oh, well, this is also 150 plates. This is only 100. But anyway, dude, what are you doing? These plates suck. Don't get them. All right. Well, I think we're done here. Let me just double check because you never know. Sometimes it's really dumb and annoying. It sends you all over the place. I think they've been getting better, but okay, yeah, everything else should be over here. So let's go grab this apple juice. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Did y'all see that? Like, I don't know if it was a TikTok or what, but the dude was buying juice. I think he was buying apple juice or something. Uh, Let me grab it. Let me see if I can find it. 36, 20. Yeah, here we go. Apple juice, right? But it was like, it was one of these. Yeah. And he put his credit card in the little flap here. So it was just like hiding behind it. And then when he went to buy it, he was like, oh man, I forgot my whatever. Can I use Juice Pay? And so he like tapped it. Beefer basket that goes there. Um, and they were like, so, like, what is happening? The manager came out and everything was like, "No, we got to recharge you for this," even though she like directly looked at the receipt and could have seen that, uh, you know, there was a credit card, last 4 digits of it, so that it was paid and everything. Oh, two of these, okay. Put these on the bottom. Anyway, he called it Juice Pay, and everyone in the comments were talking about how he obviously missed a um, opportunity to call it Apple Pay. And so, anyways, I think that would be funny. Somebody recreated it and did that. Eight. Awesome. B. It's up top. 25. 17 already here. Also, I don't know if you were catching the World Cup game yesterday, U.S. versus Bosnia. Pretty crazy match with that red card. But, we pulled through. Oh, salt and vinegar now. Here we go. Very similar. They have three very similar blues. They are definitely different, but still. Two. These are, you know what? Let's put these over here together. I think that'll work. Awesome. Okay, 22.15. 23. Okay, that works. 7. 20 packs. 20 packs. There it is. 22. That's not it. There we are. 22, 5. Very good. All right, around we go. Okay, 21, 5. Ooh, these are good. 9. Excuse me. Good. 20, 14. There you are. They're hiding up there. 21, 15. 17. What's this? Very good. Put that one in the pot. All right. Okay, we got an order. A catering order for today, it looks like. $20. But it's at 11:36, so we cannot do that, unfortunately. I mean, you know, $20 catering is whatever. Like, we're literally on a an order right now, a grocery order that's paying almost double that. But yeah, we just need one more of those. 7. Excuse me. 19. Oh, that's actually right here. Very good. 3. 3, 5. There you are. Ooh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch Strawberry. That sounds pretty good. Oh my gosh. Section is filling up very quick. Now we just need a regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good. Okay. 17. About halfway through the shop. And we are almost full. 30. Puff. Very
Also 30. So this one, yes. $9.79. Sweet. All right, 13.5. $13. Original. Huh? How do you get SpaghettiOs and not get the meatballs? I feel like that's a crime. 15. Section 9. Okay. Don't know why they had us pass that one. Just a little bit of backtracking. That's all right. All right. Good. 15.11. Whew, running out of space. Put that on top. 14. Need hamburger buns. 11. Okay. Well, I mean, on the plus side, I feel like we're kind of tearing through this one. 13. Down for B. 12 items left, yeah. Those last 10 items are like very, very fast. 30, grab some pickles. 37 here. It's for B. 8, 12 right here. 16, 17. 2 of those. Also for B. Alright, now we're moving to the frozen items. Okay. Looks like we're grabbing the ice cream and then headed all the way back to the dairy section to grab some cheese and milk and stuff. Go ahead. Yeah. Where are we going? All the way down here. Okay. Breyers ice cream. Natural vanilla looks like. Yes, very good. For B. Ooh, we might need to like reorganize. I just don't know how. Okay, I guess that'll work. Let's go grab the milk. $3 for a Red Bull now, huh? I don't know about that. Will I probably still get one? Yeah, probably. Okay, Section 5. That's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they do not have the full gallon Prairie Farms milk. Check. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, but it's 1% instead of 2%. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, wow. No substitution. They did not want me to get 2%. Or the half gallons. Interesting. Okay, well, still grab this for them. Another B item. Let's move this over here and then we can put that there. Looks better. Okay, grab some oat milk. Plant oat. Barista lovers. Another one for A. Now I'll grab orange juice. 217. That's actually right here. For A, we're gonna have to make some space. Oof. We really don't have a good spot for this. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna have to put this up top. Sorry. One more of these. Okay, let's put this down. Alright. Cheese. Oh. Light, low moisture versus low moisture. Very specific. Okay. 1, 2, 3 items left. They should all be up front. Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good morning. Hope you're staying cool. And if you're working these gig apps out here with me, I hope you're making good money. Sorry. A3, we're grabbing some frozen items. Oh. They set a trap for me. Crazy. Y'all saw that, right? So we put that waffle basket right on the top there. And I opened the door and I got assaulted by it. 2 of these. Okay. Yep, both are July 11th. It's for B. Actually, let's put these up top. There we go. And last item is going to be one of these cupcakes. What else? Vanilla Jumbo. 6.5. There we go. For A. Guess we're putting that right there. Okie doke. I don't think we had a single substitution, which is fantastic. So let's just double check these, obviously. Make sure we separated everything correctly. Oh, also, well, let's grab one of these. Yeah, they got a bunch of Lonnies. I don't want like too much, so I think I'm just gonna get regular. Yeah, one of these. 114 milligrams. I think that's perfect. I don't need. Monsters are 150. Alani's and Ghosts are 200. And like, I feel like we slept pretty well tonight or last night, but it still was only about 5 hours of sleep. So okay, let's double check this. Yeah, out of stock. They didn't want a substitution on that, which is annoying, but it is what it is. We got the soft soap, the plates, the apple juice, the two things on the bottom. We got the chips up here. Yep, those. That's here. Two of those. SpaghettiOs. Yes, SpaghettiOs. Bread. Burger bread. Rice. Pickles are in here. Yep, those are in there. We have the high pulp. Make sure it's the right one. Yep. High pulp. And that. Okay. Yeah, so I separated everything just fine. This is still a pending substitution on their thing. It's a 6-inch pot instead of an 8-inch. So I hope it's fine. But I mean, bro, they have plenty of time to respond. Okay. Got it. We're good to go. Well, let's bag up, obviously. Okay, let's put this in here. To this one together. Three. Looking good. This is for ourselves. Let's put this. Oh, well, I'm totally going to forget about it. I'll keep it in the fridge for another 0.4 seconds while we bag up. It'll totally make a difference, guys. Okay, let's put these together. Good. These together. That. I don't know, I'm just kind of throwing some bullcrap. Random bullcrap, go. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that should be. Let's put this in here. How about that? Why not? I don't know how I'm gonna get the basket. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're gonna keep the basket. It's ours now. Can I put that in there? Not really. Let's put those in there, and then the cans, I guess. Two more cans. Here we go. Hopefully they don't yell. I can't talk. Hopefully they don't yell at us for taking the basket. Put this down here, and I think we actually can bag these because of the mini cans. Why not? I don't know. I might have just made that harder on myself. Theoretically, with a handle, might reduce trips when we're dropping off. We shall see. Okay, that is that one. Now let's bag up this one. What else are we putting there? Any small light items? Let's maybe do that with all these chips. I think that works. As long as we don't squish the cupcake or tilt it. Should be good. Okay. That's one. Let's put these together. Anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying my stream of consciousness type stream. Literally just like, whoa. Telling my actual literal thought process on how I'm bagging up everything. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's put this in, and then we can put these together. 2, 3. That's good. Move that up here. Put that there. See, oh, it's literally like a Tetris puzzle. It's perfect. Okay, and then I guess this kind of awkward, but if it works, it works. I think all 3 of these can go together. I guess this gets its own thing. Not ideal. We do need a spot for these still. Okay, let's bag these up first. 2. There's that. Put that back on top. Put this on top. That's a little precarious since it's fragile. But that clears up space for that. Perfect. Alright, I think we're good. And don't let me forget my drink. I actually almost did. Very good. Alright, between this and the our water bottle, I think we will be properly hydrated for the heat today. Alright. Well, hey, so what? We left at like 6, I think it was like 6:04 that we left the house. I smushed a bug. And now it is 6:53. So my assumption on this was that I'd probably be done, hopefully, and back that might be a little too optimistic. We'll see, but hopefully, yeah, we'll be back to the store by 7:30. So we gotta kind of book it to make sure that happens, though, especially with the risk of hitting a train since we're going down to New Haven. So hopefully we avoid that and can get these done pretty quick. It's only 7 miles and it's pretty much a straight shot. They do want me to go on the highway. It's only a half a mile further, and since it's significantly faster, I think I'm actually going to do that. Usually I take the shorter route there and just save the mileage, but I mean, I'm only saving half a mile, and for 5 minutes, I think we'll definitely go that way. You know, if it's only saving me like 2 minutes or whatever, you know, I'd much rather just do less mileage, but it always depends. So I didn't bag that, but I think that's okay. Whoops. Okay, that is that order. Actually surprised this one ended up being a lot more. I took up stuff in the basket, in the top, and down low. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do something about that basket. Put that there. We're looking good, and let's put this stuff on the floor. Oh my gosh. It's finally good. Lay this down. I don't know what that's doing in here. Okay, and that's everything. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying about the basket earlier. Is that usually it has a anti-theft device thing on it that yells at you if you leave without it, but this one does not. So that was convenient. I was able to. I mean, obviously, I'm going to take it back. But yeah, I was at another Walmart, and they were getting really persnickety about it. I was like, "Come on!" Like, it helps me separate the items. Sorry, going the wrong way. My bad. So I don't know. It's just kind of like obnoxious. But I mean, I get it, right? Especially at the store I was at. This one, I wonder if they even have them on normal. But at the other stores, in a less ideal neighborhood, let's say. And yeah, so they had those all up in them baskets. All right, let's see. Yeah, so we're going on the highway. It says it should take us 7 minutes, which is fantastic. So yeah, I mean, I think between these two orders, I think we should definitely be back in time for the round robin. I am seeing quite a few Spark drivers sitting in their cars. How can I tell they're Spark drivers? You can just tell. You can tell by where they're parked, how they're parked, whether they're, you know, got their neck absolutely cranked down directly at their phone at all times, totally glued. You can just tell. I heard some people asking that question in Grind for the Dollars live stream, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm seeing some other shoppers here in the store," and someone was like, how can you tell? Like, what's the tell? And he's like, you just know, and it's very accurate. You just can. You can just tell. Once you've been doing it for like, honestly, not even long, you can just tell. The way they hold their phone, the pace they're going. Most of them know the stores pretty well, if you've been doing it for long enough. Anyway, this is kind of what we're rocking with on the sunrise. It's very hazy out today for sure. I was told that there's like a big sand cloud or something kind of going off up. Well, it's it's rotated all across the globe. Like at first it was cycling through South America, I think, like across the ocean from Africa into South America. Now it's cycling up into the North America area, and supposedly it's making our sunsets and sunrises very orange like this. But also, theoretically, it's high enough up in the atmosphere that it doesn't affect our air quality. So I don't know about that, but that's what they're saying. But anyway, it is a beautiful morning. It's not even 80 degrees yet, actually, but it is quickly going that direction. It's going to be a very toasty one for sure. Hey, when I was talking about my gas mileage and how it was up to like 44 miles a gallon? Bro, we obliterated it yesterday. Obviously, like we used up all of the electric battery range, but yo, I I did not expect it to plummet that much. But it makes sense. Obviously, I was cranking the AC because it was hot as balls yesterday. But anyways, we're probably going to plummet it even further today. Anyway, how's everybody's morning going? We got a good order, so let's see what it's for. How about another good order? Horses. I never really realized just how many horses we have around here. And then I'm like, oh yeah, between the Amish community and us being literally Indiana, I don't know. You don't think of Indiana as like horse country. And then it's like, oh, well, freaking half the farms that I drive past out here, especially on the like northeast side of Fort Wayne here, it's like there's so many horses. I wonder what kind of horses. Obviously, that's largely due to the Amish community that we have out here, but I'm like, I don't know, that many horses you'd think there's got to be some sort of like more public facing thing with them. I don't know, racing. I wonder if some of the horses are like bred for the Kentucky Derby here. Probably not. But, like that's the type of thing I wonder. Get past this guy. And getting off here at this exit. Very nice. Beautiful morning.
Oh my gosh. I need to drink that energy drink ASAP. Oh, I'm holding off. Being stubborn. Okay. We're entering that weird time of day where I'm like hot if I don't have the AC on, but if I turn the AC on, then I'm too cold. Which actually, now that I think about that, it's probably just because it's directly on me. I just pointed away from me. That should fix the problem. What the heck, bro? Hardox in my body. That's crazy. Why are we going so slow? I can't see anything. Is this red? No, it's green. All right, we're good. Okay, I think we're about to pull in here. Let's just make sure we get the right spot to turn in. Okay. Very good. Okay, we are here. Oh my gosh, what is flopping around down there? And, yep, this is it. All right, stop number 1. See if we can get this done quick. Again, we want to be back by 7:30 so that we can get the round robin. Whoa. Okay. Please don't knock. The doggo is nervous. Thank you. Absolutely. Start scanning. This is Simply Orange. Pulp free. So this is going to be back here. Do. Do it a quick scan. Awesome. Front door. We will not knock. Oh no, I don't know if I can grab this properly. I might have to come back for the toaster. Dang it, I should have bagged it up. It would have been easier to grab. Tough. Could have done it in one trip. All right. Good there. Grab that toaster, we'll be out of here. Awesome. And we're gone. All right, quick first drop. Let's see where the second one's at. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. It's pretty much the same amount of time. Saves us 0.3 miles. Why not? I guess we do have to turn left here, so that could be a disadvantage. That's probably why the recommended way is right, because depending how the cross traffic looks here, yeah, it might be a little harder to turn left. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Looks good. As soon as this guy goes. Very nice. Not a problem at all. hole. All right. Lake. And from here, we're probably good to go back on the highway home. Again, it might be like half a mile shorter to go through town or something. But, you know, when it's half a mile, it's not as big of a deal. Much rather save the time. Give us a better chance at finding a better round robin. Or just order in general, since it's still kind of the early morning. Sometimes there's straggler orders left over from the very first ones, and those might have like increased pay or something, so maybe we could grab one of those. So that's, yes, very good. All right, we are here. No special instructions on this one, just wrap it off. Cool. Ouch. This here, and then grab that. Ouch. Nice. We got this one in one trip. Let's go. Okay. All right. Hey, that might have been one of the fastest $40 orders we've done. Why did that not work? There it goes. Okay, so unfortunately, the store we're going back to doesn't say it's busy, but that might even be all the more reason to go there. Because if it's not saying it's busy, then other people might go to the other ones and leave the good ones for me here. I don't know, that's probably not the greatest gamble, but okay, so it is saying this time to go that way. 6.1. Oh, it's actually much further. It's an extra mile and a half, and it's only 1 minute faster. Or no, it's actually 1 minute slower. So this is shorter and faster. So we're definitely going to go this way. Again, we just need to cross our fingers, hope that we don't get stopped by a train. But yeah, right now it's saying we're going to get back by 7:25. So we need to cross 2 tracks. So, you know, whatever those odds are. Ouch. Also, I need to remember to be charging this phone because battery sucks. Also, I don't think that actually plugged in. What the heck? Why is it not charging? Okay, there we go. Make sure it's got a good connection. All right, and then obviously while we're going here, we're just going to make sure there aren't any other good orders. Yeah, I mean, everything's under 20 bucks. Surprise, surprise, there's a Home Depot that hasn't been taken yet. $15.82, $18.25, $14.81, $12. Yeah, just a whole bunch of nothing. So we can hopefully we get something better. At the very least, a decent like express shop would be nice. Whoa. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, dude. It literally says no turn on red, and this dude is trying to go. You turn green, bro? Yes, it is. Let's go. Alright, we don't need navigation. I know where I'm at. Oh. Whole bunch of nothing, man. Whew. Yeah, we're up $35 Currently, we are 13 miles in. So pretty solid for the mileage, even with the rest of the drive back. I think we'll be in a really good position. We crossed the first set of train tracks, by the way, and we're coming up on the second. And we're good. Yep. Not getting stopped by a train today, or at least yet. There's this Sam's Club. It's a pickup. Oh, interesting. 6 items, 26 quantity. What the heck? I don't know. Sam's Club is wiling out. First of all, this thing has 9 gallons of milk on here. And then, nope, it's got 20 gallons of milk. That's literally insane. But also, this is the original item for some reason, and then it's subbed with that, which also is the same thing. I'm very confused. I'm confused why it's the same thing, and then I'm also confused why it's telling me. Like, do I need to know that they had a substitution? Just tell me which item is supposed to be there. Weird. But anyway, whoever takes that is a sucker. 20 gallons of milk, bro. 13 bucks. This is the only other order. At the store we're going to, and it's $13.46 for 8.5 miles going straight out. Oh my gosh, offer unavailable. That better just be cycling. Somebody took that. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know. Whenever I get like, let's say, very opinionated about when somebody takes a bad order, it's like I don't know. Some people are like, oh, why do you care? I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, I'm out here trying to make content so people can make better decisions and get better orders and, you know, earn more money. You know, I'm trying to help y'all. Um, and then, but the other, it's twofold because it's that, and like, obviously, I'm trying to help, but it's also like, if people keep taking trash orders like that, then that's more of what Walmart's going to send out. So we don't want anybody else to take crappy orders. You know, some people might say, oh, well, you know, at least it's gone and now you don't have to look at it or whatever. It's like, you know, somebody has to take it. It's like, not necessarily. If everybody didn't take it, then they would raise the base pay on it. And they do that. But people are just, I don't know, impatient, I guess. I don't really know what the motivation is. Fear of not getting anything else, I guess, maybe. But like, I mean, it's basic numbers, knowing like how much a car costs to operate on average, and you know all these things, and I just don't know if people actually consider that. But anyway, so the more people that know not to take those orders, and I think they do, like that's what I don't understand. That's where it's confusing because like you have to know that that's not a good order, right? Like you have to see these better orders. Oh my gosh. Oh, we just missed out on a $50 order. I don't even think it was anywhere close to the store we were at, but it just popped up for like a millisecond and I couldn't even adjust my thumb to hit accept in time. Dang, I don't know how many items it was, how far it was or anything. I just saw it was like 54 something. And when we missed it, dang, crazy. But anyway, but yeah, no, so it's like, you know, that's where I'm confused because I'm like, it should be pretty pretty much common sense that, especially if you, and I mean, maybe the algorithm has them in a pocket. Maybe the algorithm doesn't show them any of the good orders because they're always taking bad orders. And so they're like, yeah, we'll just send you more of those because that's what you like to take. Which they pushed an update out, a silent update. There's just like a little notification in there. And I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet. So I think I need to make a video on that. But basically, they confirmed, because I think they've been doing it before, but I think they're starting to disclose some things to cover their butt because, well, you know, they just got sued for a whole bunch of money and they had to do a big payout for like being unclear about how earnings works and stuff like that. So, you know, anyway, like, the point is, that's why I get frustrated. And I'm like, what do you mean? Why did you take that order? Because not only is it affecting you, and I'd like you to do better, but it also affects me, you know, ultimately, at the end of it. The more crappy orders you take, the lower the pay pool becomes. And the more justified Walmart is in their own eyes to lower the base pay and send out crappy orders like that. Because, you know, why wouldn't they if it's going to get taken? So, anyway, that's where I'm coming from when I'm all frustrated about crappy orders getting taken. Well, that $50 order would have been absolutely insane. But you can't get them all. We're not Ash Ketchum out here with all of the different Pokemon, different orders being different Pokemon.
My brain isn't working, I think, so. Ugh. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I know I ask that maybe every 30 seconds, but I'm going insane, so please save me from my mental loop. Speaking of. Wait, let's do that. Let's do it one-handed. Oh, yeah. Very good. I'm blind. Okay, here's a thought. For 4th of July, there's a Spark Shopper. Oh, he's also got a catering bag. Oh, very cool. I should ask him what catering app he's on. Anyways, what was I saying? For 4th of July, what do you think of this? Hot dog, Mountain Dew. No, that's not right. Well, no, they've already done that. We've already done that. They have Mountain Dew dogs, which is crazy. No. We get the Monster, the USA, like red, white, and blue Monster flavor, and then we boil the hot dog in that, and then that's the hot dog. What do you think? Freedom. And then we get the most unholy, like red dyed, red 40 saturated hot dog bun. And then, oh no. We get a blue one. We get a blue hot dog bun. And then we do ketchup and mayonnaise. Red, white, and blue, baby. Somebody's marketing team, hit me up. Nathan's Hot Dogs. I think we could do this. Monster, collaborate. Ballpark, or, like Aunt Millie's or whoever for the buns, if you want to do that. It's the 250th anniversary, or whatever you call it. 250th Independence Day. Whatever, however you can say that. So you got to go big, right? None of this piddly bullcrap. Like, what was it? Was it like Ritz or something? I don't know, something, whatever. Literally, they just had a little 250th anniversary. Yes. Why even put anything on there? It was boring. Well, anyway, I'm trying to save battery and stuff, but also not die of heat stroke. So there's another Spark driver. He's walking out. He's got a thing of milk and water. Interesting combo. No, it actually makes sense. I mean, that might be like a protein shake or something, and then the water, stay hydrated because it's hot as hell. Do you hear that though? Like, I can't be crazy, right? My car is sounds like a printer. Is that just something that all plug-in hybrids do? Am I crazy? I'm going insane, guys. Well, anyways, we might as well update while we're absolutely chilling here. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, it stopped. I can hear things again. I opened up YouTube to update my earnings on the live stream, and then I immediately am greeted with people getting all these crazy catering orders. Gosh dang it, man. Everyone right now is on Meals Now. I just wish it was in my market. It seems like people are getting on that app and immediately getting like crazy orders, whereas with like Expedite and Deliver That, and I mean Deliver That, I don't even know if you can get any crazy orders like that anymore. They just steal all the money for themselves. Crazy. But yeah, it seems like there isn't like a crazy tier system yet with that app. And I mean, I'm sure there will be, since they're new or newer, whatever. It sounds like they're just trying to onboard a lot of people and then get a good market share. And then, in comes the BS. Anyway, we're gonna actually update this. So 39.35 is how much we got paid for that order. Let's say today's earnings. Again, great start to the day. But I don't know, it doesn't really matter if we end up sitting here for 2 hours before we get anything else. That's not true. I mean, it literally, because I've sat around yesterday. At least I was at home and I was able to do chores and stuff. But I sat around for like 3 hours looking at orders after they canceled out my first one. Didn't get anything else. I did it again. I think my car is secretly a printer. What are you printing? It's 3D printing, actually. It's copying me. Hmm. Well, let's see if anybody else is doing. What is this? I don't know who this is. "1:11 a.m." Who the frick? Interesting. Okay, Discord's yelling at me. Here we go. Good offers. All right, looks like somebody else. Oh, this was yesterday though. This is it. Oh, wait, what is today? No, it is. It's the second, so that is today. Oh my gosh, somebody's working at 1 a.m. last night. What the hell? What? 4:25 a.m. Yep. Sadly, I don't handle the bike the way I used to since I was sick last month. Lost a lot of weight that I dropped my bike twice while trying to park. Ooh, excuse me. Up a steep slope at the parking shopping complex, picking up a double. Thankfully, they were both wrapped food containers, and the milkshakes surprisingly survived. That's crazy. Had a decent day in the new zone that opened up for two-wheelers recently. Interesting. Okay. Dang. This is an order we just that just popped up, let's say. The $30 obviously always makes it tempting, but I mean, for the mileage, what the frick are you talking about, dude? And also, that's not super ideal. It is only one customer, which is nice. So honestly, I'm willing to take like a few more items when it's just one customer because it's so much easier not having to worry about separating things. But 66 quantity, you can have so many of these. Like, look at that. These Hawaiian dinner rolls. That's going to be a nightmare in itself just to make space for those. So, anyways, either way, just because of the mileage, we're not taking that. But the shopping doesn't seem pleasant either. Looks like somebody else took it. Ooh, woof. And that's the other thing right now. We're definitely sitting out here with a bunch of drivers. I can see one right there. There was one right there. He's not in his car, so maybe he's on an order. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to see from where I'm at right now, but I'm certain there are plenty of drivers around here waiting in the parking lot for orders. So I don't know if it's a slow morning or if people have just already finished out their order like I did. Either way, hopefully we can get out of here with a decent round robin order. You know, I was never able to scrub through my live stream and check to see, okay, there's an order. I don't know if I take that though. Somebody's literally just wants some parchment paper. It's a $12 order going 2 miles. This like normally the easiest instant accept on this, and I'm actually surprised it hasn't been taken yet. One item, 12. Like I would take that in a heart any other time, but the round robin is like 3 minutes away, and I don't want to. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I probably should have taken that, right? I probably should have just instant accepted, but it's always like, okay, well, do I take a guaranteed $12, but then I'm not gonna get a round robin for the next like hour, right? Or, do I take the gamble and try to get a round robin that could pay somewhere 30, $40? I don't know. What do you do in these situations? I guess with the context of me literally talking about how there's a bunch of drivers sitting around here and it seems like a slow morning, I probably should have taken it, but we're about to find out here in a couple minutes, so see what happens. What was I just about to do? Oh, I was also going to post my weekly earnings in here and I totally forgot. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Man, I hate that thing. Let's see. Well, I mean, we should be seeing something in the next minute here. Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh. Why did that happen then? I didn't think that was supposed to happen until next week. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So the store's updated and it says it's slightly busy. But I don't see any orders. In fact, I only see an order from the one that's not busy. Okay, here we go. This is what we got. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, see, now I'm regretting not taking that $12 order, because what do you mean? What is this? Disgusting freak of an order. I wish Walmart was like Expedite, where if you reject an order, uh, instead of letting it time out, like that you would get your next order faster. But whether you reject it or just let it time out, it doesn't matter. Like you're not going to get your next order any faster, which sucks. Look at that bird. Oh, that didn't work. Birdie. Hey, little dude. You hanging out? If you could do your little bird chirp and dance and get me a good order, it'd be nice. That sucks, man. And with how bad that order was, I think we're going to be incredibly lucky to even see another one. I think we might just not get anything. Dang it. Yeah, I mean, at least with the $12 order, we'd be above $50 for, the 2 hours. So that'd be a really solid pace, but okay. I mean, this sent me an express shopping from the other store. It's a lot of items too. A lot of bulky literal boxes. Wouldn't be worth the drive over there with all the construction going on the road. Just take too long. I don't know. Do I turn DoorDash on? I mean, they already sent me an order from another store, which usually means that there's nothing left. Oh, what? Oh, hold up. Yeah. Well, I mean, they sent us an order, but yikes, bro. If this was like $25, I would probably take it. But dude, being under 20 is just tough for that many miles. And for where it's going. Oh god, I swear. Actually, scratch that, bro. I wouldn't take that no matter what. I hate that. That's going straight into the ghetto. Nope. Somebody else can suffer with that order. I'll have to, you know what, let's just add what we're at up for this week, because again, it's not going to be pretty. Gosh, we're under $250. And it's Thursday. Well, okay, with adding the one we just did, the $39, we're at like 275. We're almost, actually, wait. We're almost at 290. Almost. Which is like not even half of our goal, our normal weekly goal. I mean, again, we still have a few more hours. And then also tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to get anywhere near what I wanted to be at, man. That sucks. Might as well turn on DoorDash. Wouldn't hurt to see some orders, and even if we just decline them. Okay. It's too many stops, bro. Well, I've been surprised, at the very least, that they're sending me another order. Too many miles, too many stops. The items are fine, but it's literally all GMDs. Oh, no, I lied. There's one singular grocery order on this giant GMD. route, just so they can suck up the tips off of the grocery order, so that way you're incentivized to take the GMD. Gosh, it's so scummy. It's so bad. What do you mean? Anyway, we're not doing that one either. Well, it looks like we're going to be sitting here for a while, so again, hopefully DoorDash will come to save us. Not that I can do it today or anything, but I am going to try to see if there's anything. Nope, nothing on Amazon Flex. Do I turn on Uber? Ew. Sounds gross. I really don't. You know what? See, I can handle DoorDash, but Uber's little like bling 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 is the most obnoxious thing on this planet, bro. Oh, I think I did bling bling. That's DoorDash. The doodle doo whatever. The problem is it's not even the sound that it makes. It's the fact that it like totally takes over your phone. Like if you're watching a video or something and it just like it lowers the volume of everything else. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much. Anyway, here's one of the other drivers. Let's stalk them a little bit. Say, what up, dude? You can see him on his phone. I know my camera is absolute trash quality. Or at least that's what it looks like on my screen. So I would assume it's only worse for y'all, considering this stream, whatever. But dude, he's got both hands glued to that thing. He's like refresh, 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 refresh. He's hunting for orders. Dude, I don't think it matters that much. I could be wrong. Maybe this dude knows what he's doing. He's out here. Oh, right. Yeah, phone's not charging anymore. I'm at a comfortable temperature right now, but pretty soon I'm probably gonna have to turn on the car again just to, one, keep the phone charged, and two, blast the AC on the phone so it doesn't overheat. Okay. Woof. Look at this one. I was considering it when I initially saw it. When you see that the order is going to take over an hour in their own estimate, it's probably not a great order. And so then, I saw the items and I was like, yeah, definitely not. Too many items to shop for me. But also, it was at the wrong store. So we would have to drive, like, what, I think 12 miles out of the way. Yeah, and it didn't get taken yet. So, okay, DoorDash, what do you got? $9.45 for 6.4. Double, 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. No, thank you. Also, I feel like that Starbucks is notoriously bad. Just like my worst enemy. Let's see how far this would be. 16 miles. Oh, well, that's kind of going out of the way. 15 miles if you go straight there, and 13 miles if you go through town, but that's an extra 10 minutes. So 30 minutes, dude, just to get to the other Walmart. And then you have to shop for 55 items. Yeah, so anyway, I don't think I need to justify myself any further. I think we're all in agreement on why I'm not taking that order. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, interesting. I don't know why that keeps going down. Um, just checking whatever. My views going up, watch time struggling to stay where it should be. Subscribers have been doing pretty good. Live streams have been great for that. But my estimated revenue, because of the super chats, keep going up. And if I go here, it says that much, and that doesn't go up and then down, but this part does. Like literally just last time I opened this app today, it said $11 and whatever cents of estimated revenue, but now it like dropped off. And so I don't know how the heck it works if like people can undo their super chat or something. I don't know. Or maybe like if they buy the super chat, but then it like, it's on their credit card and it like bounces or something. I don't know how that works, but anyway, so but it keeps going down here, but it stays there. So I'm confused. Um, I mean, it's like a couple bucks, so I don't care. I'm probably not even gonna get that payout for another 4 months, five, probably like 7 months till we actually hit the $100 minimum payout minimum. It does want us to verify our identity, so maybe we should do that. Maybe that'll clear some things up. But I mean, whatever. Either way. Man, this sucks. I didn't even think about it. I just totally spaced. But I probably should have pivoted and gone to Sam's Club and try to get an 8 a.m. drop. Dang it. I did not think about that. You have no idea. Dang. It's nothing, man. That's crazy, bro. Literally, me breathing is causing something to squeak. Please chill. There we go. All right, we're good. I was losing my mind a little bit there. I mean, I don't know. Potentially another order. Oh, still the same bull crap. By the way, here's the proof. Yesterday, that's all we did. Is we got an order canceled on us. So annoying. But again, that's why we didn't go live yesterday. I mean, that's tempting if I didn't have to drive freaking 13 miles out of my way to get there. And then, bro, it's 30 minutes. just to get there. Excuse me. Whoa. DoorDash is on. We've received one singular offer from them. It's bad. We're not doing it. Chase. Chase? Why am I looking at my bank app? Proxy picks. I don't know. They want me to do some dumb training. I just don't feel like it's worth it. What the heck are you doing, dude? I hate people, man. It's clearly, dude, I swear to God. What is confusing about that? Do you see how these parking spots are angled this way? And they go that way, and they go that way, which means you have to go this way down that road. It's a one-way. And still, dumb idiots drive this way, and they drive all the way the frick around here just to make it in turn so they can park right there. You dumb idiot. Learn to drive. Learn to follow traffic patterns. Don't be an idiot. And a parking lot. Oh my gosh, dude. It's literally so annoying. Oh my god. He's a Spark driver. Dude, he's a Spark driver. And he's got his buddy over here with an Oklahoma license plate. Hanging out, doing Spark with his buddy. And he's a dumb idiot driver. Surprise, surprise. Dude, go away. It's fine. I'm getting worked up. I've done it. I've done the same thing. I've done my road trip. Tried out different markets. Well, it's been about 2 hours, so yeah, like I said, you get a good order, and that's great in the morning, whatever. You get one to start off your day. And this one was actually like a really solid one, so even though we have waited around another hour before our next one, which we still don't have, it's like okay, because assuming the next one we get is decent, then that'll, kind of smooth it over. But, if I would have taken, I was looking at a $25 order this morning. If I had taken that instead of this one, we'd be sitting at like $12.50 an hour. Right now we're closer to 20 an hour still, but it's obviously only getting worse. And we're probably not going to see something for another 30 minutes. So I really don't know what to do. Dang, it keeps sending us stuff from stores across town. That's going to take us 30, 40 minutes literally just to get there. Man, I wish I really was thinking clearly this morning, and as soon as I didn't get a round robin, I should have beelined it to Sam's Club. I think that's probably the strategy for this location. Okay, something popped up. I didn't even get to process what it was. It was like $16 or something. Somebody immediately took that. So I have it. Gosh dang it. I can't even talk. What is this? Curbside going 1,000,000,000,000 miles out into the middle of nowhere. Do I take it just to be on an order? Like, I don't know, man. Somebody else took it. I mean, it's bad. Yo, it's bad out here. Why is it actually, like, legitimately, why is it so bad right now? This entire week has been brutal. You would think with the heat, right? I mean, look at this. You would think with the heat being 93 today and the coming rain, like, maybe people would be stocking up or something. Also, it it raining the next couple days sucks. 4th of July is gonna be trash. Bro, what do you actually mean? I really don't get it. I swear I've been seeing more and more drivers. I mean, that honestly, that's probably it. I think they probably onboarded a bunch more drivers. So not only, again, these past, 3 months have been the worst for Spark. Not only, at least in my market, right? They introduced triple shops. They introduced, you know what? We're taking this. I don't even care. We just got a Bob Evans DoorDash 760 for 2.8. Not even gonna think twice about that. So, yo, what's up, Pete? Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, Spark these past few months have been just taking a complete nosedive in terms of quality of orders, quantity of orders. Why is this not on? There we go. Just all of the above. Everything they could have done to make this app enshittified, they've done it. So yeah, triple shops were introduced into my market. GMD and grocery orders being combined. They increased the delivery radius. They again, I think this was already implemented, but they officially said that they're now like giving you more orders of what you usually take. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm describing that well enough, but basically, yeah, they were like, we're gonna start tracking, and again, I think they've been doing this, but they said they're tracking which kinds of orders we like to take, and they're gonna try to send us more of those. Which is basically for, whatever, smooth talk for, hey, you like crappy orders? We're gonna send you more. If you keep taking them, we'll send them to them. We'll send them to you. Let's see what else. It hasn't come to my market yet, at least, but some people are saying that they are getting rid of curbside orders entirely. It's crazy. And now they're onboarding 1 billion new drivers. So less volume because they're combining things for more drivers. So you have less to choose from. More work because you have more drops, more items, etc., and more shopping, all this other stuff. And it's like it used to be an S tier app. And literally in a matter of months, it has nosedived. But here's the thing. Here's the problem with saying that is that all the other apps are just as bad, if not worse. So, this is still technically better than like DoorDash or whatever. And obviously I'm on a DoorDash right now because, you get gems here and there on any app, which is why you need so many freaking apps to be able to just have enough to get by. until, I don't know, all these new drivers. Like, that's the biggest thing. Because I can deal with all the other bull crap they throw at me. But if I literally can't even see orders because there's too many drivers out, like, what hope is there? Alright, whatever. I'm complaining and yapping too much. Let's just get this order done. At least we have something. Hopefully we can get back in time for the next round robin, but... Morning. Got a DoorDash. For Brandon. Sweet, thanks. Yeah, the DoorDash for Brandon. Okay, I'm backing it up. Sweet, thanks. Thank you much. I just got an order. There's two of them. Do you just want to do a table thing? Can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. That sucks. Let's see here.
Do you go to pre-section? Just if it's easier for her to see at 64. Yeah, that might be a little easier for them.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, well, picked this one up. It's a fairly large order. Didn't expect it to be that much. It said a brunch bundle. So hopefully this 760 plus goes up to like $10 or so. What do you think? What do you think it's gonna do? I was checking those catering orders that came in. Shut up, car. Please stop beeping at me. It's still beeping at me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, but both of them are, the pickups are too late. I mean, like, I might have been able to stretch that, or squeeze that $10. What am I saying? Oh my gosh, that. Jesus Christ, bro, my brain is not working today. I apologize. The 10:20 a.m. pickup, I might have been able to squeeze that in if it wasn't going 13 miles all the way across town. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shoot, where did this guy come from? Holy crap. He went so fast too. Dude, chill. Speed limit is like 25 here. He's going like 45. Anyway, okay, well, we just got another order from Spark. Weird time to get that, 8:12. That's like very strange. Anyways, it's not a good order anyway, so whatever. But yeah, so that sucks. Hey, look, another order, another catering order that I can't do because of my job. So $26 to $36. Let's, split the difference. Say that's probably like a $30 order. They're putting a stoplight here. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I like it, but I'm not sure. But anyway, so let's say $30, right? So I think we're up to like 450, probably $450 worth of catering orders that I couldn't have done, or that I could have done, but couldn't because of the W-2. So the question is, do I quit the W-2 in order to be able to do caterings like that? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it might be. I would like it to be worth it, but I don't know, man. We are trying to get a job, like a real job, big boy job, whatever you want to call it. And having a traditional employment looks a little bit better on the resume than delivery driver. I don't know, bro. I'm doing my best. I don't know if I'm doing my best, actually. I was about to say I'm doing my best to be chill about this week and how much we're earning, because technically, again, I've already hit my 2-week goal. But it just feels like I'm letting that crazy $500 payout catering order go to waste by, not taking advantage, of all the extra time that it's given me. And I guess in a way I am, because like yesterday I didn't work, so I caught up on chores and stuff, but it just like, that feels bad. I'd rather have raked in more money. Like, basically just treat it like it didn't happen and do my normal $625 weeks. and then have the extra $500 on top of that. And so I don't know. I'm trying to fight that feeling of it like being a waste, because I know it isn't, and I have been a little bit more relaxed. But I still have been pretty stressed about being like, ugh. I guess I just need to look at it this way, where, these past 2 weeks probably were going to be slow anyways. And so the catering just came in and saved it. So we had normal weeks. So instead of having 2 slow weeks, we had 2 normal weeks. And look at it that way, instead of trying to force these slow weeks to be oh, we're at the wrong house. Whoops. We went one house too far. Whoops. There we go. Anyway, so I'm trying to. Again, I was saying I'm doing my best, but I don't think I am. I think I'm kind of losing that battle. And I need to get back to having a little bit better of a mindset about it. Okay, this is a Sam's Club shopping order. Oh, it's going into the freaking middle of nowhere, though. Okay, let's finish this one out while we try to do anything else. Good. Chris? Oh, sorry. Said don't ring doorbell. Oh, I'm just on autopilot today. Okay, well, not that the tip was anything spectacular anyways. So it went up 25 cents. Who would have thought? It's almost like, you know what, just not even worth it, dude. It's not even worth talking about it. But we got Tony'd, so gosh dang it, man. Hidden tip my butt, bro. Get you all excited. $7.60 plus, and then you get in there and it's like a decently sized order. So you're like, ooh, maybe it'll go to $10, $12. Here's a quarter. Here's an extra 25 cents. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Why did you hide it in the first place? I think we go here. Okay, we're chilling. All right, well, I mean, hey, it was something. I mean, on face value, the order was going to be worth it, since we weren't able to get anything else on Spark anyways. So, like I said, I need to try to have a relatively positive attitude. Not that it matters. We're not Pedro out here saying that if I'm upset about the current state of things, then I'm just going to get bad orders. It doesn't matter whether I'm in a good mood or a bad mood. It's not going to change the quality of the orders, but just for my own sanity, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, I totally ignored chat there, just because I've been yapping to myself for a hot minute. Let's see, you said, or you asked, how much money can you make on Spark, Uber Eats, and DoorDash? It's really bad here, and gas is $6.50 a gallon. Oh my gosh. That is tough, bro. Gas just came back under $3 a month. a gallon here. Although I'm pretty sure there are like special circumstances for that. And I think we're like nationally the lowest, some of the lowest gas prices right now because the governor, whoever it is, suspended the gas tax. So, anyways, temporarily. So it'll go up back up eventually, but for now, we're just under $3 a gallon. But let's see, how much money can you make on Spark? I mean, obviously that all depends. I typically shoot for $625 a week, but I also have a W-2. It's a part-time W-2, so it's still the majority of my income. Gig work is, but the past 5 weeks, I think, I have beat my goal by at least $100. Actually, that's not true. One of those weeks, I only beat it by like 50 or $60. But hey, I mean, beating my goal is beating my goals, so pretty good. And then this week, I don't know if we will, but that's also because I'm not working the weekend because of 4th of July, and it's just been a weird week with the heat and everything. So, anyways, how much can you make? I mean, if you were doing this full time, you could easily make it. I don't know about easily. I hate this question, man. It's a good question, but it just depends. It depends is the answer. Ultimately, it depends on how much you work. It depends on which apps you have. Do you have catering? Like that's going to be a huge difference. Depends on your market. What's your volume like in your market? I don't know. So I can't fully answer that question. But I think if you're full time and you're serious about it and not just, whatever, like, and you have a decent amount of apps, like as long as you have one food app, one grocery app, and like a catering app or a package delivery app like Amazon Flex, then I think you'll do well. And I think you could probably do 1,000 a week. But again, it depends how many hours you're going to put into it. There's all these people out there putting literally 100 hours a week into this stuff, and I'm like, congratulations, you made $2,000 in a week. But again, hourly, that's like $20 an hour. That's not any better than what I'm making here. I just work less than you. So, okay, congratulations, you're a workaholic. Like, I don't know. So, I'm not gonna say you can make $2,000 a week. You just have to literally only work for the rest of your life. So, but I don't know. I think it's reasonable to say you can make $700 to $1,000 if you're doing it full time a week, and then more depending on your market and which apps, etc. But I think if you're not, let me put it this way, if you're not making at least $700 a week and you're doing it full time, I think you should literally just go like work at McDonald's or Walmart. I think you'll be better off in terms of hourly and total compensation with like all the other benefits they have. Sure, it won't be as flexible. Sure, whatever. But between not putting all these miles on your car, spending so much on gas, and the other benefits they have, I'm pretty sure Walmart has like a 401k match for entry level positions, and they start at least here they start at 14 an hour, which again isn't great, but if you're full time working 40 50 hours a week and you're only making $700 or not even making $700 after gas and taxes and everything, like you're I don't think you are pulling 14 an hour. So I think you might be earning more at Walmart, literally. So anyway,
sorry, with those kinds of questions, it's obviously just very, very nuanced and depends. So I always enter into this tirade. Looking at this Walmart, no, Sam's Club order. We'd have to drive all the way the frick over there for it. 6 cases of water. I don't like that. It's also going to the ghetto. We're not doing that. Nope. This one is $11. 12 items though. Wow. At Sam's Club, that's not pleasant. He said, I think I'd rather work at Walmart than at McDonald's. If the cost of gas in California keeps going the way it is, I'm going to sell my car. Bro, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, this beautiful beast that I'm in right now is a recent purchase. Like not even a month ago, and it's a plug-in hybrid. So for both of the orders that we've done now today, I haven't spent a cent in gas. And so let's see. We've got it up to 35 miles a gallon. Again, just because like between the free electric range and then the little bit of gas that we do use when it gets used up, has been like crazy. I mean, I've only filled up like, well, once when we bought it because they didn't fill it up for us. I hate that place, man. Honestly, if we didn't like, if the car wasn't as great as it was, we pretty much got screwed over. Just with how whatever. I'm not getting into that right now. But anyway, I don't like that dealership. I don't like how they did anything. They didn't even fill up our gas. Just a bunch of little things. But anyway, we filled up once when we bought it, and then I just filled up like a couple days ago. And then there's one time where I like topped it off a few for a few gallons just because we were going somewhere and the free electric range wasn't going to cut it. But anyways, it's been a lifesaver, and we have spent not a lot of money on gas with this car. So I'm very happy with it. Hopefully we'll get another order here within 10 minutes or so. It's 8:28. Round robin should be coming in at 8:38. Oh, let me update the earnings again. What was that? $7.85 we got Tony'd on top of the $39.35. So we're at $47.20. He said, I was thinking about getting a hybrid too, maybe next year. My credit isn't great right now. Yeah, that makes it tough, especially with rates right now. Bro, I mean, yeah, if you don't have great credit, you're probably looking at like 10% on a car minimum, like probably minimum. I don't know. Maybe you could get a better rate, but yeah, that sucks. Well, and the reason we bought this car is because I totaled my old car, being a hybrid as well, and that thing was fantastic. It wasn't a plug-in hybrid, so this is a little bit different experience. But honestly, I think I like the regular hybrids better, because it's just like a flat, like high miles per gallon type thing. I was averaging close to, it was like 39.5 miles a gallon. And that was just pretty much all the time. Unless I was like, it did better in the city than it did on the highway. This one does better on the highway than it does in the city because it's a plug-in and then basically just a traditional engine. I think, I don't know. It's really weird because yeah, basically once you run out of battery, it's just basically a normal car. Like there's a little bit still there, like the regenerative braking will charge it a little bit, and then you accelerate on a you know, when the light turns green, and then it uses a little bit of that and then it's dead again. So, but other than that, like the city mileage without the battery is only like 20 miles a gallon. So it's not great. Whereas a traditional hybrid, instead of a plug-in, does so much better in the city, and that's the majority, obviously, of what I do with delivery here. So, okay, they sent us another order. It's tempting because it'd be really quick, boom bop, but it's a pharmacy pickup, and the pharmacy doesn't open till 9, and it is 8:30. So we'd be sitting around for a little while, unfortunately. And then it also has shopping on top of that, but it's not going to let you do the shopping until you pick up the pharmacy items, which is annoying. I guess I could just like, yeah, I could grab that. It's only those 3 items. But anyways, still not going to do it. Theoretically, around Robin at 8:38 will come through, and all will be better. But that's what we thought last time, and then we sat here for a good 45 minutes until we luckily got a DoorDash. Anyway, but yeah, hybrids. Yeah, the 2 different types are interesting. It's a plug-in hybrid is definitely better if it's just like a commute car, because I swear you'll pretty much never fill up on gas. But I think a traditional hybrid is probably better for gig work because it's going to be all around higher gas mileage. Just in my kind of limited experience with both now. So if you can, I mean, my old car was a 2015 Ford Fusion hybrid. So like you definitely don't need like a new Corolla hybrid that's like 30 grand or 40 grand. Probably, yeah, they're expensive as hell, the new ones. But you know, find like an old Prius or something. That'll get the job done just fine. You could probably find a good deal on it. I bought mine probably about 4 years ago. Can't remember. Before I told it, obviously, but I think it was 14 grand. And I put my, because I totaled my car before that one, and I put the money that I got from insurance towards that. So it was about half down, and then I borrowed the rest. But that was back, I got a really good rate on that. It was like 4.5%. So, and that's back when high yield savings accounts were paying like 5%, 5.5%, something like that, something crazy. So I literally just borrowed it, and then I actually had the money. No, I didn't. No, I lied. I didn't have the money. I was gonna say I had the money to be able to pay it off entirely, but that's not true at all. um, but anyways, like I could have paid extra money towards it to pay it off faster, but I was like, or I could put that money in the high yield savings account and literally out earn the interest. So, anyways, I was arbitraging a little bit there. But there's no way you're going to do that these days. You know, high yield savings accounts are paying 3.5%. You know, if you get a good one, probably. And then, I mean, yeah. Again, I'd be surprised if you could borrow on a car for less than like 7% at this point, because home mortgages are sitting around 6%, I think. So for a car, they're probably going to want more. They're going to want more from you. I don't know. It's been a while. We were lucky enough to pay for this car in cash, so I didn't even have to get into that that world when we bought this one. But we had been saving up for a house, and then we were like, whoopsies, totaled my car. Let's put all of that, not all of it, but most of that money towards this, because we had some insurance money from getting totaled that we put into this. And then anyway, yeah. all that to say, definitely, if you can, get a hybrid, and you're gonna for sure be doing gig work for a while. Definitely worth it. So worth it. $40, but it's 33 miles and not anywhere close to where we are. And it's going way out into the freaking middle of nowhere. Terrible offer. I guess that's the other thing, especially in California. Like, I actually did the math on how much I saved just in gas. Obviously, there were other savings because the regenerative braking made it so I didn't have to change my brakes as much. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. But and actually, I was surprised. It was actually I saved less money than I thought I I would have. I drove like 80,000 miles on that car, right? And I did the math compared to well, I did it compared to my old car, which was like I saved so much because it was my old car, my old car took premium gas. Yikes. And only got like 15 to 16, maybe 17 miles a gallon if I was just always on the highway. And so I compared that to the new car and I was like, okay, yeah, I saved multiple thousands of dollars. But then I compared it to just like the normal average car that gets like 25 miles a gallon with regular gas. And my savings only came out to, it was still in the thousands, but it was significantly less. Um, but again, if I had that car longer, obviously those savings would have been, only would have gone up. So, but that's here. So the higher cost of gas, the faster those savings are going to stack. So again, especially in California, like you could easily save $5,000 to $10,000 in gas over the lifetime of your car. Dang it, man! This is what we got for the round robin. $20 for. Oh, it's not even what? Why is it sending us that one? This isn't the store we're at. We are clearly way over here by this store. Right there. And they sent us one from way over here. That's not a good sign. Hopefully that doesn't mean that there's just nothing at this store. What the heck? Why do they do that? It does say it's not busy. That sucks, bro. Look at that. All these other stores, except for that one. These stores are all busy. Dang, we might be sitting around for a while. Dang, we're about 2.5 hours in. I never updated those earnings. Let me punch that in on the live stream. But yeah, I'll get to that comment in just a second. Let's see. Okay, today's earnings. We got to 47.20, right? Is that what it was? Yep. And then I'll replace that as the pinned message. Cool. But yeah, you said used car prices are ridiculously high right now. I'm going to try to make some money. Thanks for replying. I hope things get better someday. Best wishes to you today. Yeah. Hey, same to you, man. Yeah, I mean, it's very, I talk about it all the time, where I'm like, every time I pass a, what is it, a Panda Express. Okay, our day just turned around. Whoa! See what I'm saying? It takes one good order. Curbside pickup, we're going to accept this before something weird happens. Whoa, $44.24. It's quite high on the mileage. But I mean, obviously it's worth it for the money. 845. Sweet. Okay, thank goodness, bro. We're about to like double our earnings in one order, which I guess is pretty good if you've only done like one order. Well, whatever, you know what I'm saying. This is a good order. This is awesome. Thank goodness. This definitely saved our morning. Whew. But anyway, like I said, you can be upset. You can complain all day. That does not change the quality of the orders. Bitch and moan all you want, let me tell you. Again, the problem I don't think is like good orders or not. The problem is volume and the amount of work. And these apps are constantly increasing the amount of work that you have to do on these orders, increasing how much you have to drive, so increasing your expenses to do them as well. And that is all valid. Those are all valid reasons to complain. And anybody on the internet or YouTube or whatever telling you that you just need to keep a positive attitude and then you'll get better stuff is absolutely ignoring the reality. So I can complain about all those things and still get this order, right? At the end of the day, that doesn't change what happened throughout the day on average. Like even with this, by the time we're done with it and by the time I get home, etc., like we're done, we're going to be lucky to be breaking like $22, $23 an hour. And literally last year, my average for the entire year, not just the good times of the year, you take all of the numbers for the entire year and you average them out, it was over $30 an hour. I don't think that's possible with these kinds of numbers. And with the new update on Spark, obliterating earnings, I don't know if we're going to hit those numbers this year. And so, where in the past, again, I've been doing this for 4.5 years. In the past, I've been able to increase my earnings, increase my hourly, and increase not only just my hourly and whatever, but also my overall earnings. And that's including going from full-time to part-time. And even going part-time, I have increased my overall earnings every year. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this year. Unless I work significantly more hours, essentially doing full-time again. But also having my W-2, you know? So anyways, my point is that it's valid to say that things are indeed getting worse and that you do, on average, need to work more in order to make similar pay. And you're going to have to put more miles on your car, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, your mindset and whatever, it doesn't affect that whatsoever. So all that to basically say that, like, I don't know. I try not to be doom and gloom. Like it's still possible to make a living, but the point is that it's harder than ever, and is continually harder than ever, and will get more hard to do that in the gig economy. And so, you know, if you're considering leaving, if you're considering finding another job, hey, I'm right there with you. I mean, I'm actively attempting to do that myself. So I don't know. It's just people on the internet get so weird about it, and they're like, "Oh, you're a failure. This isn't for you. Leave. Get out." It's like, come on. We can encourage one another. and understand the need for like change and all this. I don't know, whatever. I just people speak so confidently about, you know, the reality of everybody else's experience, but then they only like consider their own. And it just it grinds my gears a little bit. So did I scratch that? No, it's just a hair. Good. All right, we've got our order coming in here. Morning. I got 2590. Thanks. Okay, so it's 3 GMDs and 3 groceries. One of them is really small. Two of them are pretty decent sized. And then the GMDs are all just one item, so that's good. Okay, let's punch that in. I totally forgot. 4424. Okay. Very good. Awesome. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I gotta grab the GMDs. Okay.
And they all have stickers on them.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh wow, that's like. Oh. Oh. That powder's like coming out of there. Boom. Pop. Sweet. Awesome.
This one's supposed to see you.
Sweet. Oh, there, I guess. Be fine. So, yeah, it's been a weird day. Like, the two sparks that we have done, or the one that we've done and the one that we're on currently, are like fantastic orders, right? But they're very spaced. We had to wait quite a while in between them, you know? Luckily, we squished a DoorDash in there. That helped a little bit with the downtime, but weird. We'll see. This one will take us a little while.
Santino's gonna be in your truck.
Truck, perfect. So one more. More, yeah. Should go to the side. Let me think. Because the estimate on this one is 56 minutes. And typically, that doesn't include the loading time. And then, between all that and the commute back, this should probably take us about an hour, right? So from 6 to 9 to 10, we should be about 4 hours in by the time we're done with this. So not bad. I feel like it should be better for the quality of orders that we've got, if that makes sense. But again, that's what happens. You get a lot of downtime and it just kills it. Okay. One more to load up.
I'm gonna tush in the backseat.
Thanks. There it goes. Let's see. 9, 10. So yeah, this will probably be our last order too. One on top of 45, 36, 38, 338, 38. Should be about 1,400 after this.
You all good?
Awesome. Thank you much. Okie doke. First one is that backseat order. So we're actually going down south before we go way up north for some of these further out orders. But hey, that's, fine with me. Again, the problem isn't what they're asking us to do on these apps. The problem is, dude, chill. The car is freaking out. Yeah, it's not ever how much they're asking us to do. It's always a question of how much they're going to pay us to do it. So if you want to add, 30 stops to a GMD order, whatever, stack everything up with grocery orders and all this crazy routing, heavy items, stack a pharmacy order on it, whatever, do all this. I don't care. Do that.
but pay us properly, right? Problem is you have all of that, and then people don't tip, and Walmart is like, oh, well, here's your piddly little base pay. Have fun. How about you actually pay in order to do this order on average because of your, expenses with your car? Oh, it costs you 50 cents a mile just to operate between insurance, gas, brakes, maintenance, whatever, not even including the car payment itself. How about we pay you 25 cents a mile? That seems like a good idea. Wild. Oh my gosh, I think that Seven Birds open. Ooh, Seven Birds open. I thought it was not supposed to open until the 6th. Ooh. I shouldn't have got a freaking Red Bull, bruh. Oh, we're going for sure. Not today. But soon. What is today? We're going tomorrow. I don't even care. Well, I don't know. Kenna would be very upset if I went without her. So, we will definitely go with her the first time, hopefully. Or not hopefully, we will, but just make sure all these groceries are not going to slide the frick around and combine. Wow. That significantly changed that. Okie doke. Well, hey, like I said, this is going to be our last order. By the time we're done with this is going to be close to 10, I think. Oh, gosh. So we've got a lot going on actually at work today. Need to get in to set up for video news, and then we need to get that done in time, so that way we have so I can set up for the testimony video at 3. So I mean, we'll have plenty, but those are the two things that we need to do for sure day, and then hopefully we can get to working more on replacing some footage out of the intro video, the 5-minute countdown. So I'd like to tackle all 3 of those. Obviously, I won't really be editing the testimony video because we're still hoping to hear from 2 other people, so that way we can kind of put them all together and package it together as like a little promo thing. But again, it's been over a week and they still haven't replied, so I don't know what the heck is going on with that. I might give them a call today, I don't know. So that's another thing I can do. And then we did finally get a script back from Caleb about the Caleb Candy stuff, or the Caleb Codebreaker, I think it was. Codebreaker Caleb, there it is. And so we can start working on that. I don't know if we'll get to it today with everything else happening, but next week. And then we've got another project that is still kind of in the ideation phase, trying to figure out a good storyboard and stuff for that. So anyway, we've been kind of sitting around not doing much at work. And now we have our work cut out for us. So oh boy. Woo! All right, stop number 1 of 6, not including the pickup. Right here, perfect. This is the medium order. I don't want to pull up on that giant curb that's gonna make everything fly. So we're just gonna park on the side of the road like this. Look at that. Oh, and scan's actually right here. So perfect. Done scanning. Yes, I'm here. Got it. Select front door. And let's grab our stuff. Yeah, it's not the most ideal setup for them to throw stuff in here. But we made it work. A bag. Bulky things. I would grab both of these. Let's go around this way. We'll come back for another load. Put this stuff far enough back that they can open their door. Okay. I almost missed a bag. Very good. Okie doke. This is number 1. Oh, yo, what up? Alex is back in the house. Take a photo. Oh, is that the right one? There it goes. Whoa. Tripping on nothing. Okie doke. What's that? Scooter's Coffee. Wow. Alright, on to the next one. This is going to be the small grocery order. Anyways, what is up, Alex? He said, hello, Shin. Is 47 going all in your pocket? No, that would be before taxes, before all of my, like, you know, expenses like gas. And what else? I mean, that's pretty much it. Insurance and all that stuff, like, I'd be paying for even if I didn't do this, so that is kind of hard to justify as like a separate expense. But no, yeah, that is gross earnings. I net about 80% of that. Well, I don't know. That's also not considering gas because I save back 20% for taxes, and whatever I don't end up paying in taxes at the end of the year is essentially my repair fund, car fund. So I guess you could say it pays for some of the gas, but it's not something that I'm like necessarily budgeting out as part of an expense. My guess would be that I'm probably pushing about 5% of whatever I net, or sorry, whatever I gross is going to be gas cost. It used to be closer to like 10, 12%, but since I've been driving a hybrid, um, that has gotten better. So yeah, probably like 5 or 6%. And then what else? No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so my take home is probably about 75%. So after this order, we'll be at about $90. So let's say my take home on that is like 70-ish, somewhere in that realm. And that'll be for 4 hours of work. I guess technically it all goes into my pocket because it all gets paid out to me, but it is my choice to save back that money for taxes, which is, yes, it's a choice, but if I don't do it, I'll go to jail. So, you know, take that for what it's worth, I guess. Anyway, we are here at the next stop. Cedarhurst is an assisted living. Please come to the building to apartment that number. That I probably shouldn't read on live. If you can, please put groceries inside the door. The kitchen island, if there is space. Absolutely. Confirm arrival. It's just these couple of sodas and I think 2 bags. Let's just go around and grab them. Why not? Yes, I'm here. Say that? No, I did not. Where were they at? Are they on the pond? Oh. Baby ducks on the pond. All right. Yep, that's good for this one. Should be. 49. Thanks. All right. We said to. Morning. Got this for you. Got a delivery. So right here's fine? Okay. All right, all right. Take a photo and we're good to go. Sweet. Thank you. Have a great one.
Thank you.
All right, on to the next one. Want me to put it in their garage?
It's 2 pathways, both save 14 minutes, but one saves almost a mile. Weird. Have a good one. Okey-doke. Oh, there's the baby ducks. Not like chicks anymore, but I don't know if y'all can see that. Some baby ducks she was talking about. Cute.
Awesome. All right, on to the next one. This one is 13 minutes, 7.5 miles. So definitely quite the turnaround. But hey. Oops, that's not good. Okay, make sure we know where we're going here. Sucks to get out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I already feel like we're not going the right way. What is happening here? Did it readjust? Whatever. Like, tell us. It's fine. All right, 2 down, 4 to go, I believe. Okay, yeah. No, that does make sense. We just had to come around here a little bit. And then I believe it's just a straight shot up on Wheelock. Oh my word. Cool. Oh. Little Mazda. Whew. All right. I didn't like that sound. Don't like random weird car sounds. What do you mean? And it'll just like happen once. You'll be like, what is happening? Am I crazy? Probably. Oof. A full-on like lake there. What the heck? Did not realize that. I like the CarPlay on this because then I don't have to worry about like balancing my phone. I can just set it down and then I can look at navigation over here. But then I can't see the like total miles and all that other stuff because it doesn't have that on there, which is really weird. Wow. We are about 5 miles out. I have mixed feelings about today. I mean, we got 2 bangers, right? And we even fit a DoorDash in between. I don't know. It feels bad when you get one good like that, and then okay, another catering just came through. Guess who can't do it? Me. It's me. I can't do it. I don't know, man. There's so many of these catering orders that I could have done if I just didn't work at my job. It's been pretty hard to track which ones, like, because that one was at an 11:30 pickup, and the other one was like what 11 pickup. So I don't think I would have been able to do both. But still, like, you know, I've declined like I think about $450 worth of catering orders. Just in the past 2 weeks. I think it would be totally feasible for me to make $1,000 a week, which I don't think I've ever done. Or sorry, not. I've made $1,000 in a week plenty of times, including last week. um, but I haven't like hit that consistently. But I think I could. I think I could consistently hit $1,000 a week if I really wanted to. Maybe I'd work a few more hours than I wanted to. Probably like I think I could do it fairly consistently in about 40 hours a week. All right, 45 hours a week. But it's like it's about what I'm working anyway. But it would be nice to not have to worry about excuse me another schedule. So it really would make me a little bit more flexible again. But again, I just keep going back to that idea. Well, if I'm looking for another job, though, I think I want like a traditional type thing on my resume. And I want it to be as recent as possible. So like if I quit that job and went full time, I'd ideally want to like go hard on applying for things. I'm kind of still holding out hope for that opportunity with the apprenticeship, but I should probably start applying for some other positions at this point. If for nothing else other than just to like have a potential option. So if I do get offered something, I could compare it to something else instead of just having to compare it to gig work. So I don't know. Woo. But I keep saying that and then I keep doing nothing about it, so. Oh, do you see that house over there? Probably couldn't see it in very good detail at all, but that's what I'm talking about. Houses like this out here, like literal mansions, sitting on like 5-10 acres of land. Man. Question is, do they tip proportionally to their apparent wealth? It's got a car parked right there for no reason. Interesting. Oh. I just thought of a. Ooh. What? Really? I didn't know there was a blueberry field or whatever you call it here. It says blueberries you pick or pre-picked at the spot right over here. That said fresh produce. Yeah, I didn't know there was a blueberry. What do you call it? A blueberry field out here. But I've been wanting to go blueberry picking. I think I missed my turn. Yep, sure did. How do I get back there? Okay, so basically navigation is useless. Oh my gosh, dude. Great. How do I even... Where do I even turn around here? Hello? So navigation had the pin too far up. Yo, what is up, Billion? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're chopping up fruit efficiently and expeditiously. No, but for real, that navigation was so friggin' dumb. It had the pin for the house past where the driveway was. So I'm looking at it on the navigation. I'm like, oh, I turn here, right? Nope. Driveway was back there, and then there's zero spot to freaking turn around, bro. It sucks. Okay. Well, anyways, let's get back there. How's it up in Michigan? Is it hot as hell up there too? Or is it a little bit cooled off since it's, further up north? It's supposed to be 93 today, bro. Well, 63, okay. See if I can remember where that was. Coming this way. Oh my gosh. I just passed it again. Bro! I hate this house. It's impossible to freaking find. What do you mean, dude? I hate this navigation. I swear. Shut up, car. Dude, I don't even know. I'm just gonna pull into this random person's thing. Gosh. This stop sucks. Dude, I've turned around twice. Okay. It should be right here. Hopefully there's no cars behind me. You're gonna be like, what the frick is this idiot doing? Wow, no sign, nothing. Until you're right up on it. They have, oh my god, dude. They have this thing, but it's tucked so far back in, you can't even tell where the turn in is. Jesus, dude. And then they have their mailbox way up there. Whoever designed this place needs to be fired. Oh my word. Alright, well, we're here. It only took us an extra freaking 10 minutes. Okay. Spark driver, leave in front of garage, and this is going to be the large order in back. Good. It said leave in front of garage, not in garage. All right. Diabolical. Getting blueberries in the grocery store when there's a blueberry farm right around the corner. All right. Okay. I'm not saying I'm better than you. Well, but I am saying that if I lived across the street from a blueberry farm, I wouldn't order blueberries from the grocery store. LOL. Okay. Whew, it's toasty. Wow. Loading no. Okay. All 3 grocery deliveries done. And now, and there's the other one. Is that a fire thing? Huh. Anyway, yes, all 3 grocery orders done. Now we've got the 3 GMDs to do. So these should be easy stops. Just assuming, you know, we don't miss the pull-in 3 times in a row. Okay, this is precarious turn. It's also, yeah, like very hard to see coming out of here. Left turn, right there. Good. It's only a mile and a half out. Two minutes, nice. Okay, I mean, we should get this done before 10, but then obviously with the commute back, it should be right around then. Unfortunately, I do need to go home before I go to the office, which is fine. I mean, whatever. It's not like going to be too far out of the way. Like we could take a more direct route to go straight to the office, but whatever. But yeah, I forgot to grab my other key, which, you know, has my work keys on them. So I need to go home, grab that. And that's also probably good because then I can pack a lunch instead of, you know, like going to Taco Bell or something and spending money. And also, I'm literally going to change into pants. I know it's hot as freaking balls, but because it's hot as freaking balls, the office is going to be cold as hell because the AC is literally going to be running nonstop. And I swear, I'm like right by the AC unit or something where my office is. And so I get a full brunt of it. And yeah, it's going to be freezing. So I literally have a beanie and like a little cardigan sweater type thing in the office. But that's not enough. So I'm gonna change it to full pants instead of shorts. So that way I don't freeze to death in there on this hot as hell day. Strangely enough. Alrighty. That's not the address that I'm at. What the heck? $69.28. Well, that's certainly not the address that I'm at. So we're going to attempt to find it. Oh God. $96.28. 96.33. 96.25. 96.28. There it is. Wow, that is terrible. Navigation is not at all even close to correct. I mean, it's on the right road, I guess. Bro. But yeah, it parked us up over at that corner house, and it's way over here. Do better. I think that's an Apple Maps problem, or a Spark problem. Just want to make sure they're good with me. They're ringing the doorbell because I already messed up on that once today. Oh, that was not clicked in. My phone almost fell off and shattered on the ground. That would have been bad. Whew, all right, 2 more stops. These should be pretty close by. Yes. Go that way. It doesn't make any sense to go pull a U-turn and go through. Let's just go through the neighborhood. Much more direct. Boink. Yo, Billion, if you're still in the chat, what are these sounds I'm hearing? What the heck? Did your paycheck ever hit? Still never got any updates on that. That's what I'm telling you, though. I keep having these weird, what do you call them? Random sounds that I'm hearing from the car. And it's like a different sound every time. But then it like only happens once. Garage sale. There's a nice little couch in there. Ooh. Am I crazy? Am I hearing things? That couch looked kind of nice. I kind of want to go back and look at that, but I just do not have the ability. I might even be able to fit that in this car. Probably have to take out. Uh-oh, something got pulled over. Wee woo. Diabolical. I see a traffic stop. I'm going live. And I said, that's everybody's business now. All right. We are almost here. Is this first house? Yeah, sure is. Another easy GMD stop. Should park in the shade. Boink. Sure that's locked in this time. Very good. This one. Little envelope looking thing. Front door. Okay. Oh, apparently my car is still on. Weird. I don't know why it's been doing that. It's getting toasty. And it's not even supposed to be full toast mode until like 3 or 4 o'clock today. Whew. All right, last one. This one is 2.3 miles out. Okay. This is a little further, but that's all right. (9:45) arrival. Let's see, drive home, grab things, and then get to work. We should be there by 10:30. I think we'll be fine.
golf cart for sale. See, this is the area that you want to be in if you're going garage sailing or whatever. Like, in fact, I'm pretty sure this is the highest median income zip code in all of Indiana. I don't know, I read that once somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in the state, which is, I don't know, I feel like that's hard to believe because, you know, there's places like Fishers and whatever those, a bunch of those cities in north of Indy. And those are like bougie as hell. But apparently, this is actually the zip code that's highest average income. So theoretically, the garage sales would be absolutely crazy. Ice cream shop here. Ooh. Sourdough, donuts, and coffee. Oh man. This looks like a place for a little date day. Grab some coffee donuts. They're cooking chicken out in the open. Looks like there's something new coming in there. And then you come over here. You can even walk. Enjoy the little lake. The river lake, whatever it is. And then there's a park over here. You could bring Bellamy. Hang out. Is there a splash pad? Might be a splash pad. I don't know. Oh, they've got volleyball nets too. Yo. Yeah, pizza place. Yeah, I could see a little like date day type thing going on out here, which is crazy. I've been over here plenty of times, so I've never really been like, oh, we should go hang out here, you know. Be a nice little area. Okay, I'm getting called by a spam caller. Let's see what's up. Hello.
Hello, Taylor here for
Oh, hello. Okay. Spam call was so bad that they hung up themselves. That's so dumb. Just straight up wasting my time. All right. Coming through the farms here again. More horses. I'm telling you, there's so much horses around here. It's like you don't really think of Indiana as like horse town, right? Or am I wrong on that? Is Indiana like horse land? I would expect it to be more like cows and stuff, but I don't know. I guess not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at these guys. Chilling. Majestic beasts. All right, let's get this delivered. Start scanning. Perfect. What's up, dudes? I guess this one. Put it right on the chair. Cool. All right, like I said, that's going to be our last one. But we'll stay live on the drive home. Why not?
All right, so as you can see, the 2 orders that we did on Spark were almost $40 and just a little over $40. So Spark alone, we earned what, 40, 80, 83.50, something like that, pretty close to that, 370 something. And then we did a DoorDash that earned us almost $8 there. So let's get home real quick, make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, that is definitely the most direct route, which means we're going this way. And obviously when we get home, I'll check on the mileage and all that other stuff. But we have about a 10-mile drive home. We'll get back at 10:03 is what it's saying, which is pretty much right on the dot. I think we left at like 6:04. And yeah, so 4 hours pretty much on the dot. For $90, what is it? Let's do that real quick, and I'll put that in the chat. $91.44. Actually, we'll wait to put it. You know what? I think we can calculate it out. Why not? So we'll say today's totals are $91.44. Making a turn here. It's, pay attention or whatever. Okay. Yeah, what up, John? John into house. Bro, I'm so freaking hyped for tomorrow. Not me live streaming on this phone. I have my other phone in my other hand while driving. Also, low key, I kind of forgot your actual birthday was yesterday because, we were like going to party it up tomorrow. So happy belated birthday. Bro, when I was your age, that's not true. Actually, that was 4 days ago. I was going to say, when I was your age, I almost died. Not actually. I was literally fine, but should probably get that checked out, you know what I'm saying? Also, by the way, what did you do things ago? I don't know. So we're going up to my grandparents' lake house on Saturday, and originally it was going to be like a bunch of family coming up, so I wasn't even thinking about inviting anybody else, because Kenna's, well, it wasn't going to be Saturday. Kenna's mom was supposed to come in Sunday, and then but also Abby's parents were supposed to be here tomorrow or at Saturday for the lake, but I don't think they are because apparently one of their cows are like either just gave birth or is about to, something like that. So they've got their hands full. And then anyway, so it's basically like just going to be us chilling. And so I was going to see if anyone else was interested in coming up as well. But obviously I need to double check, make sure that's okay with Honey and Granddad, because you know how they be. But Anyway, I don't know if y'all are free, but I'm gonna check, see if it's chill. If anybody else who wants to come up can. So we could double up with the lake parties. I think they're doing fireworks that night too, on July 4th. So Tri-Lakes fireworks and then Adams Lake fireworks. Be pretty poggers. And then Sunday night, First Assembly's having their own thing too. And I think I'm actually going to be there for that, which feels weird, but you know, getting footage and stuff. And they're going to have their own fireworks show. So, you know, go big or go home on the 250th birthday for the USA. So dang, that'd be sick. We have our fireworks show at Shriner. Oh, on Saturday. Oh, I thought you said it was going to be Friday night. I think we'll be there all day. Okay, chill. Sweet. Trying to decide if we want to go crazy with some fireworks this year too. I mean, like, it's the year to do it, right? But I feel like every time I get stuff, I way overspend, and then I'm like, I either don't shoot them all off, or I'm just like, eh. I'd rather watch the main show. Oh, Winona fireworks are Friday. Ah. Oh, wait. So, hold up. I need to read that text again. We're going to Winona tomorrow, not Tri-Lakes. Question mark? LOL. I didn't pay attention. Quincentennial baby. Heck yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah, so I was under the impression that we were going to the Tri-Lakes to Shriner tomorrow, but I think that makes more sense, and I should read that text a little bit closer. Right. Yes. Disc golf, Argentina game, Culver's, board game, pickleball. Ah, yes. Okay. See, that makes so much more sense. Sick. Okay, now I'm even more hype, actually. Because, I mean, Shriner's sick. But Winona's better. Glad I popped in the chat. I would have figured it out, probably. It's the same general direction, I probably would have turned off going to Tri-Lakes and assuming, well, I think Age is actually going to be driving separate. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but oh well. Worst comes to worst, we would have pulled up at Shriner and been like, "Where y'all at?" Heck yeah. Okay, I'm actually for real going to put in these totals. Not a bad day. It was just kind of funky and weird. Like, we had 2 bangers, which is, can't ask for much better than that. But we had so much downtime in between them, it kind of sucked. My dad'd be like, Not one of these shit guys. Oh, brother. You again. Are you one of Debbie Chin's sons? You will not stay the night here, and you will not like it. Get rid of that. Oh, no, I lied. We can't get rid of that. Come back. So 47 plus 3 is 50. Call it 51. Cool. LOL, classic. Yeah, peace out, dude. See you tomorrow, dude. And happy birthday again. All right. Okay, so I got the totals in there. It's 91.44 for the day, 51 miles. So what? That's about $1.80 a mile. Pretty good. And 4 hours, which is about, it's a little over 22 an hour. Pretty good. Let's just do that calculation though. Divide that by 4 is 22.86 an hour. And we've got 51 is $1.79 per mile. Hey, that's pretty good. Again, without catering, those are pretty good numbers, I feel like. So, hey, we'll take it. And I think that puts it, why not? Let's do the calculation for the 2 weeks. That's what we'll end the stream with. We'll calculate out how much we're at for the 2 weeks. And by then we should be pulling in. I don't know if I'll do the mileage just to see how much money we're at, though. So let's punch in these numbers, 51. Oh, and it's July, actually, so I need to put those in a separate area. Whoa, dude. That is my lane. Don't be doing that. Woof. (7/2) for 91.44. Hours. Okay, cool. Now we can add this up. We got 91.44 plus 202.21 yesterday. Or that wasn't yesterday, a couple days ago. And then 45.23. So that's all we've made this week, which is $338.88. So pretty far behind where we should be for a normal week. But again, it didn't work yesterday. So I mean, we're gonna hit our goal. You shaved your hair? Yo, space is beauty. Hey, there's nothing like a shiny head. Next thing I need to do is I need to start waxing it. Reach my final form. Start blinding people like in SpongeBob and Triton. Just actually, you see that? That's crazy. There's actually a shine. Oh my gosh, it's so hot out. My head is like sweaty, so I get a nice little gloss. But anyway, so yeah, for this week we're only at $338.88. But last week we made about $1,000. I think it was about 1,060 something. So let's add that up and find our total here. But that should put us just shy of 1,400. I think is what we should be at. So we're pulling in. Excuse me. Thanks. All right. Yo, what is up? Electric Pigeon in the house. Shindog. It's been a wild week for me. Yeah, same here. Again, literally on my last stream, I was just talking about how, I should be good for the rest of the week to go live every day. And then yesterday happened, which I don't know if I talked about that much. I think I did a little bit earlier in the live stream, but I'll go over it again. But first, I want to add up all these numbers here. So again, this week, $338.88. Definitely behind schedule, but last week we had an incredible week, so it kind of makes up for it. So let's add that up, plus the 88.76 from last Monday, the 602.07 from the crazy catering on Tuesday. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. 97.65 that Wednesday. 128.65 on Thursday, and 381 on that Friday. So wow, we are 18 cents short of $1,400. So this is where we sit for our 2 weeks. We have one more day tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, assuming everything goes right, assuming whatever, we'll be going live, and we'll try to hopefully, minimum, I want to push that to 1,500. So that'll, give us a $750 average on each week, even though we technically missed our goal for this week. Last week we'll make that up for it, and it'll average out. So we'll be good. But anyway, that's that. I'm feeling good. Even if we don't work tomorrow, it'll be fine. We'll still have beat our goal, but again, trying to take advantage of that $500 catering as much as we can. So anyway, that's where we sit. But oh yes, just real quick. Yesterday, the reason I didn't go live is because we got an order, and I can show you here. I accepted an order. And by the time I even went to my car and then tried to start the delivery, it got canceled out. So that was yesterday on Wednesday. It was a pretty solid order. I think it was like $28.25 or something. And I think it was going to be a pretty quick, decent shop. It was from one of the further Walmarts, so maybe that's why it canceled out. But here's the thing. It didn't what the heck? There we go. It didn't affect my completion rate or anything. It just canceled itself out. So I think it legitimately might have been the customer just bailing on the order or something. I really don't know. But anyway, it threw us off. We already had a late start to the day when we did get that order. And then from there, I didn't see anything else. Oh, that's not true. I saw one other order, and it was, there for 0.2 seconds on the screen, and I wasn't able to grab it. So everything else was trash, and so we ended up just not doing anything. We stayed home, did some chores, which at least was a little bit productive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's going to do it for me today. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully at 6 is when we'll start. So thanks for hopping in the chat, and I'll see you then. Peace out.